What the hell? It was supposed to be good and sexy and all. I think you saw the name already, right? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Nerd Crate. Fresh off work, fresh from my little tinkering video that I just put out. When I record this, essentially, I have a huge delivery that I was looking forward to in a long while. Like actually long. Like I wanted to have them, but there wasn't the opportunity. What am I talking about? You saw the title. Mondo Tees made Masters of the Universe figures in 1:6 scale. And they started, of course, with He-Man and Skeletor. They now got a collector con specific metallic Skeletor out. And they got a little bit more, I know it's a glow in the dark. I thought gray because without any light, it is grayish. It's a glow in the dark Skeletor. That's super cool. And Merman. And the next in line is Man-at-Arms, and who's also coming is Hordak. Last year's SCCC had the prototype. It looked pretty final. We already had the cutouts for the knees and everything, you know. But I think that line is super dope, and I was hoping for an opportunity to go into them. Catchy lookers already catch that empty space up there. So those will fit in fine. No more rambling, let's get to it. Let's start, I want to start with Skeletor. You know the bad guys are always cooler, kind of. So I want to start with Skeletor. We're gonna make it as always, with a little top down on some details, but otherwise I just want to check them out real quick, how they are, and review of course coming. So, even with shippers, very cool. eBay shop named Dark Dimensions. I don't know them or know him or whatever, but he shipped them out hours after I paid, and it was, as you saw in the opener, super safe. So, when I see that slipcase, those are factory fresh, I tell you. Factory fresh. Snake Mountain, all around. I wanted to have premium Masters of the Universe for such a long while. I know that many people, first get the cracking out of the way. I know that many people think the classics, the Mondo classics are the premium. For you, they may be. For me, this is true premium. So, first 6 scale in a long while. This is pristine. Excellent shipping, maybe the best I ever had of eBay. We're gonna do this all in the review. Let me tell you, it's freaking beautiful. Snake Mountain on the front, beautifully drawn. A little bit top down of course for you, but still. All around, yeah, it's glorious. It's looks beautiful. Masters of the Universe on the top. Put that slipcase to the side real quick. Masters on the top. There's a little bit of a bent corner, but that's not too bad. I think that's okay. And we got an amazing Skeletor art on the front. Very stylized, yet in the same of the shadings, you know, very old school. Interesting hybrid. Very interesting hybrid. And then I don't want to call this mofo because it's Skeletor. So anxious to open him up. Like I heard so many good things about those guys. So, shiny back. It's a plastic clamshell. Dan is not gonna like that. I know that. But we have a lot of cool stuff here. We're gonna look all over this very soon. We got on the slippy back, on the shiny back, no, not on the slippy, I mean the slippery too. We got the cape. Gonna put that to the side here real quick. Something else in here. No, actually not, but we got, this is some sort, oh, I forgot that. Damn, my bad. Beautiful wraparound. Very cool. Like I said, in-depth review. And here we got Skeletor, and what I see is looking fabulous. A lot of tape, but it's gotta stay safe, so I appreciate that. God damn, that looks good. And it's 6 scale. What do we do? That's a 6 scale figure. God, this looks tremendous. Insane. I'm honestly a little speechless. Few people have some problems with paint stockage, and mine's got a lot of paint in there too. Let's hope for the best. All right. No problem on the first joint. Second is also, it's very stiff. It's very stiff, but it seems sturdy. It seems sturdy. Let's try the second leg. All right. Plastic seems to be a good quality. Yeah, there's a little bit of paint back there. They painted it very thickly, but it works. Seems to be tolerated fine. Little slip cases for the arms here. Everything is sculpted to the nines. Looking very nice. And we got double jointed arms. Second joint is stuck a little bit. Or is this where? Oh, this is actually the pivot. We're looking at the instructions first before we really handle them. Arms have a hard time going down very far, but as you see, the look is just beautiful. Immensely cool figure. A little bit of paint rub on the thigh due to the loincloth thingy here, but you can rub that off. I will do that. And it's honestly, it's their first outing. It's their first outing, so I'm not too harsh on that, you know? Not too harsh on that. Overall, what I see is beautiful. Overall, what I see is really, really beautiful. I think he is double jointed on the elbows too. We're going to take a look at that. But the build quality and everything what I see here is really, really excellent. Feels very high quality. So we got a few accessories, of course, too. Take a look at that. We have a few hands, which are exchangeable, and they are a soft rubber, and the pegs are included. That is nice. A few claw hands and gripping hands. Havoc staff, huge, absolutely huge, very sturdy, beautifully sculpted, great painting, a lot of washes, a lot of weathering, just amazing. Looks great. And when we close them up real quick, we got the second level, which is also dope, because as you can see, he's got his own sword, beautifully weathered, bones and everything. He got his own axe with an orb on top. A lot of magic involved. We got the old school comic styled head, you know, where He-Man was a barbarian. So it's more the goofy kind of a head. I'm gonna keep that one, but this is appreciated. I don't know about her, what she actually is. It's also only a statue, but I guess it's fan service, so I'll take that. And then here's the sick part. We have Skeletor's half of the power sword. Those who know the comics know that there are originally two halves of the power sword, and it didn't make it into the Filmation show. So this is very cool. This makes for some nice scenes. And we got his sheath, and I believe that sword doesn't fit in there, but this one does just fine. Soft on the inside, maybe some velveteen covering in there. Looks very, very cool. So, oh, that's good. And the clip here on the back are a little flexible. From what I can see, people definitely thought about that. And a stand. Not much on there. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that is weird. We have a beautiful kind of stand pattern on the lower side, but the peg hole for the crotch thingy is on the other side, so you see all of this. I will make sure they stand safely, and then we'll put it on the nice side. So we're gonna make sure how this all works later on. I could see that there are instructions somewhere. I don't know. I didn't see them. Seemingly no instructions, but other reviews will, I believe, do just fine. So that's the first. I'm gonna put this back in, little cut, and then we'll take a look at He-Man. So before we get to He-Man, just a little update. This is what you actually see when you open fold out the magnetic lid. You know, it comes around like here, and then you have Skeletor presented nicely in this one. So not on the ground, just to the side. Let's go ahead and open up the most powerful man in the universe. I love that it included the shippers. That's like the most complete collecting experience that you can have. An actual shipper. I miss this. A lot of Hot Toys figures don't have theirs anymore when you buy them. So, off with the bag. Beautiful Castle Grayskull gate on the front. Looks amazing. Masters on the top. Wrap around, all around the slipcase. Very, very nice. I love that they do give them the same art direction. Like with this, we have the more sepia styled old school on the back. Well, this is actually the back, the colored one. And again, stylized, but still with the old school shading. So that's nice. And then again, God, this looks so good. Then we open this up, magnetic lid, presentation nicely. So same as with Skeletor, we have the lid on the back here that you just lift open. And then you also have the very shiny backdrop. No stockage there though, as there's nothing else in there, but just so you see, it's got the red inlay. So that's dope. To the side for now. We got the tape. And here we got He-Man. Looks really, really cool. Like different from the head what you would imagine. It's not Filmation, of course. but it's got the loincloth, and below there you have his little fur pants. But I like this. This is a more barbarian approach, and the shading on these bodies is just insane. We have actual fur on the boots. Very, very cool. Gonna brush them up a little so they look nice and furry. Again, the cover on the arms. One came already off. And quality seems the same. Excellent tolerance on the head. Not much up or down. Maybe there is a... Nah, it's a little bit limited. But I mean, it's a premium figure to do a little something else than posing and do all the action, you know. So I think that's okay. I believe actually these are double jointed, but I need to loosen them up. This hand came out, but it goes in very easy, and you need to loosen up the joints very much because they painted them. And this hand has a tendency to pop off. Now it's back in. Otherwise the joints all seem to be fine. This hand is giving me a hard time. I think maybe because the gauntlet isn't on high enough. That could be the case. Maybe, let's see. Nevertheless, it's still beautiful. I think it's actually double jointed. I think this is actually double jointed. I have to see how this works. Maybe pull out. Have to see how this works. Same with the legs on Skeletor though. Although they're not as stuck as Skeletor, so it seems. I heard there's some breakage involved with the knees on He-Man. But Mondo is, as far as I'm concerned and as far as I heard, good on customer service. So that hand is giving me a hard time. Okay, and that first knee joint too. There's a lot of paint stockage in there. There's a lot of paint in there. Need to see if I can carve it free. So it's good that they don't cost that much. I believe Hot Toys would have taken an arm and a leg. These are actually very okay. So he's looking cool. I'm not going to do much posing with them. They do exactly what I wanted them to do, which is 12-inch versions of these beloved characters. I'm going to look into this some more later on. You see the accessories already? Accessories. We also got the retro hat from his Barbarian days, it's called like that, and of course a few hands. We got some sprue lines there, again included pack. This is nice. Stand for this guy, I don't remember what he's called anymore. Ah, the rotor even turns. Okay, that's nice. But it's fun. I think that's good. Like I said, fan service. I don't mind fan service. And the second layer then of course has the important parts, or more important parts, with his normal sword, or maybe even Adam's sword, and the actual sword of power. Beautiful skull on top, looks amazing, pretty sharp for what it is, and again a sheath with velveteen covering in there, so you can have that on the back. Looks super cool, very, very nice. axe also directly mirrored from Skeletor, and we got blasters. And the blasters, this is the interesting part. This is actually very much a hybrid between the Filmation and the movie He-Man, because here we got one blaster from the Dolph Lundgren movie, and this is also a blaster more akin to this. Beautiful dry brushing over it, looks hand painted. That's cool. And the stand, I think it's the same from the markings below as, yeah, as with Skeletor. Same stuff. And a huge shield with flexible grip here. And plug-in pack or grip. Beautiful. From what I see, I do not regret buying this. Little more later. Gonna put this here real quick. So yeah, review soon. You will see that. And otherwise, it's Friday. It's beautiful weather. Enjoy the weather if you can, like on the balcony or something. I'm gonna see that I can loosen up these guys and make them a little bit more posable. And otherwise, I see you Sunday on Crate Hangouts, right? Pop in the live chat. See you soon. Thanks for watching.